Well, here we are back at the barn in Perkasie Borough, Bucks County, Pennsylvania. The barn was built in 1894, and as you can see, it's pretty much all stone, except for the back. The back is wood, and bedrooms are up high. You can see the windows, exhaust fans, that kind of thing. Now, if there were an emergency, the borough would have to send the fire company here to rescue children that might be on the 3rd level, actually the 4th, because down here on the very 1st level, we use the back barn doors for access to gardening equipment, our lawn tractors, that kind of stuff. We have 2 of these barn doors, not in great shape, and then the gate that goes out to the maintenance easement, which is supposed to be 20 foot by 30 foot. For some reason, it seems to have disappeared off of the map. Misplaced. Here's 2 tractors we use for maintaining property. We come out these barn doors, and then we go out this gate right here to a maintenance easement, which is 20 foot by 30 foot, which in the past has never been a problem. So I'll open the gate, take you boys and girls outside, let you see how the easement is coming along. Alright, so here I am outside. Now you can see the easement has been blocked. The borough refused to enforce it because I think the new neighbors over here must be related or something to someone. So we come out here, we drive our lawn tractor up, rototiller, carry weed whackers and stuff up this hill. The fencing was put in actually my side of the property line for just a little bit, but blocked the maintenance easement, which is supposed to be 20 by 30 feet, right in half. Now the maintenance easement goes to this cement monument, and where the neighbors have their little orange flag. And then from the monument it goes about 12 feet towards the old farmhouse. The property was split. Now you can see the fencing they put in. They also have the boat trailer there, which I believe is supposed to be 5 feet from the property line. The borough doesn't know. They lost all the records. And on this side of the property, we have a 20-foot wide easement for utilities because we have this telephone pole in here. Wires go from the telephone pole to the barn, but we can't access it because the borough says no easements. Perkasie Borough abandoned ship on this one, even though it dates back to 1894. This is actually a historic barn. I painted the flag on there. It wasn't on there before. Ex-jarhead, always a jarhead. Love the American flag and the American way. Now we can't access any of this property without taking great risk trying to access this maintenance easement. You can't really tell the incline of the hill in my movie, but it is dangerous, and you can slide down it. You have to attack it at an angle. You could roll down it, serious bodily injury. And now, up there at the back of the barn where the windows are, we frequently have grandchildren stay. And if emergency vehicles or personnel had to come here, there's no way to get around this fence with an example fire truck. But the neighbors think that's cute. Now out here on the front lawn we frequently get deer because the neighbors have set up a feeding station. The deer run across this Park Avenue right over there, and right down the road is PA Route 563, Ridge Road. The deer run down there. And late at night, I have pictures of them. Late at night, the deer run across the road. Some of them are going to get killed, not to mention the body damage to your vehicle that you're going to have to fix. And they know that it's not recommended to feed the deer, but they think it's cute. We have fawns running around that the does have pushed away so they can make it on their own, but they're not making it on their own. The reason they're not making it is because these deer are fed 365 days a year, but they come running across this road, and you can see the traffic light down there. That's Ridge Road, Route 563. Now let me show you the access from what used to be a utility easement. Now you can see we're totally blocked. There's no way anyone's going to get in here to service the barn, the people in it, possibly pick up someone injured. The borough says it was to maintain the stone wall. What does that mean? We have to start pointing the stone? Half of the driveway is in the 10-foot easement for utility service, but they can't get in either with the motorhome, boats, cars. The neighbor told me, he said he has a parking problem. And that's when I went to the borough. The borough made him remove the motorhome, but now the motorhome is back. He actually drove the motorhome down without a PA registration, without inspections. He does whatever he wants to do, and the borough lets him get away with it. Now he's got signs posted, no trespassing. Well, duh. Nobody ever comes here anyway. I don't think they have relatives that do too much. So, yeah, we had a sign war. And this is the property I have to maintain. On the other side of the forsythia bushes you see there is East Rock Hill. We would like to secede from the Perkasie Borough, Bucks County, PA, and annex ourselves to East Rock Hill. I think East Rock Hill, being a little more country-like, would be more inclined to give us some kind of access. We cannot maintain the back of the barn. It's kaput. We'd like to thank the borough for their consideration. Although they did send them a letter in April of 2015 to the farmhouse owners, say, you got easements, don't block them. Today, being August 2015, blocking the easements don't exist. I believe the Fosters at 1409 West Park, Perkasie Borough, must be related to the township manager or someone in zoning, because he's an admiral. Well, he likes to call himself an admiral. He has a sailboat, but they're never using it. He parks it somewhere for what? Show and tell? The camper motorhome, I call it the bus, never leaves home. It was gone for a week to get inspected. It was gone for 4 days on vacation. And it was parked probably in Quakertown, Pennsylvania, campground. It's just for no reason at all. I could see if you were driving to Wyoming, but they're not. All they're doing is stopping us, putting us at great risk, not only if we need emergency service, but just maneuvering in and out to take care of this property. How are you supposed to do that, Perkasie Borough? Okay, well, keep dreaming. If I was younger, I think I'd have to chat with the neighbor a little bit more, but he's very wide. He's a big guy. Hangs over the side of his riding mower. And the only reason he mows the grass or takes care of anything is because I do. He says I started it. I started it because I complained about him blocking the gate. He says I can park wherever I want to. The borough says we're friends. Go ahead, Mr. Foster. I call him Jimbo. His name's James. Go ahead, Jimbo. Park wherever you want. The hell with the barn. Well, the barn's going to fall down, Perkasie Borough. And you're going to lose... Okay, George Washington didn't sleep here. Neither did Abe Lincoln. Neither did John Kennedy. But you're not allowing the 1411 resident, me, to maintain this property. You're blocking me out of the front of it. How am I supposed to climb these stone walls? With a garden tractor to mow? I guess I'll have to get a push reel mower and start maintaining it with that. But I'm 67, gonna be 68. I like to ride outside and mow the lawn frequently. Look at this hill I got here. Goes all the way around the rest of the property. So, how am I supposed to get up there in the back? Impossible, Perkasie. Hey, Perkasie, we love you. Thank you very much for your consideration, for all you've done. Goodbye, Perkasie Borough. When the barn falls down, you'll read about it